Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be covering week 11 trade targets. And right off the rip, boys and girls, we have James Conner. So typically when players are coming back from injury, suspension, or anything, they kind of ease their way back in. The coaches usually don't allow them to get a lot of touches because it's the NFL. I mean, it's the greatest talents in the world, and they could get speared and sent right back to square one with their injury. But in this case, James Conner was thrown right back in the fire, 16 carries, and the other running backs only had 1 carry, 2 carries, and 1 carry. So clearly the bulk of the volume is already handed right back to James Conner. Make a play on him right now. The last games are 6, 4, and 7. His manager's probably pissed. And that last game was a high quality rushing game, even though the fantasy numbers don't show. 73 yards is good, so go get your hands on him right now. Next we have Adam Thielen, whose fantasy numbers have recently plummeted the last 3 games. Bryce Young just hasn't been playing well. The Panthers haven't been playing well. They were never really playing well in the first place, but yeah. He's still getting good volume though. Let's take a look at his last 5 games. 13 targets, 11 targets, 6 targets, and 10 targets. You see in those last 3 games, he just stopped finding the end zone. Next we have Derrick Henry, who's coming off a 3-point fantasy game. Not a good sight to see. Henry always gets good volume, but you take a look at this last game and you say 11 carries. Why is he only getting 11 carries? They were playing against the Buccaneers, who allow the second most pass yards of any team. So basically the Titans just wanted to abuse that. They threw the ball 39 times and they only rushed the ball 16 times. So that's why Henry's volume was down this week. Next target I have Cooper Kupp again, and I just want to quickly mention him because he was on a bye this week. His numbers are down 6 points, 6 points, and 6 points the last 3 weeks. So you still may be able to strike a deal on him. It's Cooper Kupp. He's going to come back strong. The next target I have is Tony Pollard, and at this point, I'm sitting here wondering, do I even want to put him in my videos anymore? I think this is the 3rd consecutive week I've said to go propose a trade for him. I'm just sitting here saying to myself, the time is coming, it's just a matter of time. I still think Tony Pollard is an elite running back who's just waiting to explode. I mean, he was a 1st round draft pick in almost any draft, right? He has to turn the corner. I would put money on it that he turns the corner. Volume still looks good. 12 to 15 carries in the last 4 games, and he has 135 carries, and Rico Dowdle only has 47 carries. The volume is there. And as I've mentioned before, 2nd in the league in red zone carries. He has 37 carries in the red zone, right behind McCaffrey. I think that almost any Pollard manager would consider a trade for him at this point, and this is probably the easiest target to go after. Next, I want to mention a low-end trade target, which is Rashid Shaheed. And the reason that he's on here is because on Monday, Coach Dennis Allen said that Michael Thomas has a fairly significant knee injury. That does not sound very good. And if you know Michael Thomas, you know that he's had many issues the last few years and has not been able to play much. So this is just a major red flag for Michael Thomas, and I think it's going to open up a lot of opportunity for Shaheed. One person I really wanted to throw on here today was Kyren Williams. And the reason I'm not is I started looking at his schedule and he has Cleveland, Baltimore, and San Francisco. And you know those are just not 3 defenses that you want to mess with. Thanks for tuning in today. Leave a like and drop a sub if you haven't already. I only have 24 subscribers and I'm posting almost every day. So thanks. Peace out.